lovely family, welcome once again to our kitchen. Guys, you all will attest to the fact that buying bread these days is a matter of breaking the bank. Bread is so expensive. Nobody buys bread when paying us a visit anymore. But don't worry, I am here with a very simple but delicious recipe to make your own bread at home, okay? In this bowl, we will add 1 cup of warm water, not hot water, warm water. Okay, I'll go ahead and add a 1/2 cup of milk powder. If you have whole milk, use 1 cup. If you have evaporated milk, use 1/2 cup and add 1/2 cup of water to it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and add 2/3 cup of sugar, a tablespoon of yeast, and I will mix all together, mix everything together. After everything is well incorporated, we'll go ahead and cover it and leave it for about some 10 minutes for it to proof. 10 minutes later, our yeast has proof, the foam is on the top. So in the bowl, my mixing bowl, I'll pour the mixture of yeast and milk powder into it. I'll add 1 egg, then whisk or mix everything together. In the bowl here, I have 4 cups of hard flour, that's bread flour. Hard flour. If you have all-purpose flour too, you are good to go, but don't use soft flour. Add it and we'll go ahead and just mix everything together. We will mix it until it forms a dough. So my spoon has finished doing its work. I go in with my clean hand and I'll mix till it forms a dough. I realize my water is too small, so I just go ahead with a little bit, just small, in order for everything to get mixed well. After a dough is formed, I'll just transfer my dough on my working table. I sprinkle some flour on it and I transfer my dough to it. This is where the work begins. We are going to be kneading this for about 20 to 25 minutes. Guys, I'm not lying. This is not funny at all. It's a matter of having muscles. We are going to be kneading it for about 20 to 25 minutes. Here I have a 1/4 cup of margarine. I'll just go ahead and add it to the dough. Just knead my margarine together with my dough until everything becomes smooth. Guys, this is a mess. I don't like this method of adding the margarine to the dough at this point. I will advise that you add it at the early stage in the bowl. When you add the flour to the milk and milk mixture, you add your margarine to it at that point to form a dough before transferring it to your work surface. I don't like this method. Look at how messy it is. I don't like how messy it is. It's just a matter of preference. Okay, I've never used this method before. I've been seeing other people using it and I was like, let me try this method to see how it will turn out. And I don't like how messy it turned out. But we move. Everything has been mixed well. The kneading continues till the dough becomes soft and smooth. It's a matter of having muscles. You are going to be kneading this for about 20 to 25 minutes until it becomes smooth. At this point, you have to become ambidextrous. So you can see I'm changing hands. When I'm tired with my left, I go with my right. I'm just changing hands because, hey. If you have the stand mixer, you can use it, okay? But for the purpose of those of us who don't have it, that's why I'm going with this process, so that everybody can make a simple bread. I'll just press some butter on the table and I will roll my dough into a ball like this. You can see how soft and smooth it is. This is hard work. Go with the smoothener and divide the dough into 2 equal parts. If you have a scale, you can use it. But I'm too lazy at this point to use a scale. So I just use my African eye to measure everything. Then I'll divide each dough into 3. I first divide it into 2. Then I divide every half into 3. Okay. Guys, you can see how soft and smooth this dough is. I'm just so happy. I'm proud of myself at this point. So I'll take every dough, roll it like this. I have my baking pan already. I just floured it and I use margarine and flour to flour inside so that the dough won't stick. The first one I did, I was like, why is it so soft and it's not smooth? So the second piece I took, I devised a new means of doing it and it came out so perfect. You can see how smooth this one looks. Yes, very smooth. Good. So I'm happy with the second one. So I just removed the first one, knead it, and make it look like the first one because it is looking more prettier. So that's how I'll just go ahead and roll all my 6 pieces of dough and put it in my baking pan. Now everything is ready. I think my pan is not big enough for the bread. If you have a bigger pan, use it. Okay, so I just cover my dough with some napkins and keep it in my oven. A warm place. Just keep it in a warm place. I kept mine in my oven. Leave it for about 2 hours and it rise. Look at how beautiful they are looking. It would have expanded more than this if the pan was to be bigger. But still, we've got our bread. Bake it. 30 minutes later, our bread is ready. I like bread very brown. I don't like whitish bread. I like my bread so brownish. So I bake it for a longer time. And I applied some margarine on it to make it look shining. Look at what we have here. A perfect bread for breakfast, lunch, supper. Guys, is this not beautiful and delicious? Let's dig into it to see. So hot. Look at the inside, so fluffy and yummy. Guys, this bread is so delicious. Like, I won't even lie to you. I am so proud and happy at this point that I made my own bread. Guys, will you try this recipe? I'll see you next in another video. Until then, keep trying new recipes. Stay safe. I love you all. Bye bye.